I wanted to get some energies for June to see what the month of June was going to be looking like. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. Some of you could be in Aries. Some of you could really resonate with really focusing on trying to get your home life and your stability and structure organized. I'm hearing streamlined. I'm hearing like working systems, like you're like a funnel kind of like. So if some of you are in, if you have a business of your own and you're trying to like reformat things, you're just trying to make things smoother, but you're feeling really motivated to move forward in the month of June. And then we have the moon. And some of you might resonate with like sometimes having a feeling to like take action or go towards a certain direction and do certain things. And it may not entirely make sense, but I'm just hearing follow those little intuitive nudges, because even if you don't see how it's exactly part of your plan right now, it might, like, 2 months from now, you might look back and go, wow, I'm really glad I set that up or followed my curiosity and that intuitive nudge to explore that thing, to start that thing. And for those of you that are experiencing fear around starting something new, getting busy, like doing a lot of like back end things, like if you're trying to start your own business, that can be a way to be taking action. The little steps, it's like I'll call it like the chowder, right? How chowder is chunky. Like it's all the little things that add up to all of the ingredients that you need to execute your vision. And yeah, if there's fear around it, I mean, with the blank card here, you could not really know what to expect or where this is leading you. It's like earlier, it's that energy of like going towards those intuitive nudges and following through. Even if you don't quite yet have a total vision, you have a blank canvas. Yeah, there it is, the Ace of Wands, and there she is with her paintbrush. So it's just like when an artist is, painting or creating art, a lot of times they don't necessarily know what's going to unfold in their painting or what they're designing or what they're doing. They just have to take that first step. And so I'm just getting that as you feel these inspirations and you're feeling driven and motivated to go in a certain direction, to go ahead and just take that step, because the rest of the inspiration is going to come to you. And again, I'm just keep hearing 2 months. You might look back and go, wow, look at this beautiful thing that I've created, because instead of being overwhelmed with exactly how it was all going to unfold, I listened to those intuitive nudges and I went in the direction and did the thing that I was feeling called to do. So, yeah, the Chariot. Just keep moving forward, one foot in front of the other. The more you gain momentum and the more you keep taking action going in the direction of what it is you desire, the easier the manifestation is going to unfold for you and come to fruition, because you are acting on those inspirations, and Spirit is going to continue to give you inspiration when you are in fact taking advantage of the inspirations that are coming to you. Yeah, Two of Swords. So like I'm just noticing this person sitting on the bench, and ultimately the Two of Swords is like needing to make a decision, but this person can't really see everything that's going on and may not feel like they have all the information. So I'm just getting that like you might not have everything planned out, mapped out. You might not know exactly how something is going to unfold, but trusting yourself to make a decision. Trusting yourself to make a decision. Maybe like really focusing on being grounded, because the King of Pentacles is earth energy. So, if you're feeling overwhelmed, and I'm just noticing the Ram right there. So like in regards to taking action and taking this to the next step, or making that decision, or doing whatever it is you need to do, really focusing on staying grounded. If you're really unsure of how to proceed with something, taking the time to like get quiet and like meditate, like to ground yourself. I mean, if that means going and putting your feet in the grass, or, whatever it is for you, that, I mean, for some people it's being in the water, taking a shower, But I'm just getting that you are going to have an easier time making those decisions when you're staying grounded. But you're going to be building something. If you haven't already started, you're going to be building something that is going to be a legacy for you. You are going to financially be really setting yourself up. So it might feel like a lot of work in the beginning, but I'm just getting that, like, it was like that message in the beginning of having like a system or like a funnel, or, you know, creating something that flows seamlessly. Once you build it, it is going, that part, building it, might be the real stressful part. But like, I'm just getting that you're going to be so thankful that you took all those little steps and you persevered through, you know, some of the parts that are frustrating and overwhelming. And yeah, you're going to have a victory. And then we have the Nine of Swords, which can deal with like worry and anxiety. And so, yeah, you might be up in your head, and like some of this might, you know, be stressing you out a little bit as you're trying to create it. But you will like reach the finish line. You will be also recognized and acknowledged for like what you're doing. We have the Three of Swords and Judgment. Just noticing the bird here on top of the cage, and it's just giving this energy of like letting something go. Like Spirit's asking you if you have like a resentment or like a hurt or something that you've experienced. There could be something that's energetically or emotionally blocking you, and Spirit's really asking you to let it go the best that you can, because that is going to free up a lot of energy. And like it could be just taking up too much headspace. Yeah, Two of Cups. It could be, you know, something in regards to a relationship. You know, maybe for some of you, you've experienced a breakup. And so while you're feeling driven and motivated to create something, you're also still healing from that. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Like there was like a painful ending. And some of you might have gotten a tattoo, to, especially if you're like a survivor of like kind of something domestic abuse. Like I'm just getting, some of you got a tattoo to really honor yourself for getting through that. Yeah, Page of Wands. And that's another thing too, is like being able to get out and have fun and do things outside of just like work, work, work. Like that is also what helps your inspiration. It helps answers come to you, and having fun is what will align you to your highest timeline. So I'm just getting to like, don't be afraid to, you know, put things down for a little bit and go do something that you're feeling called or inspired to go do, because it's going to be fun. And I'm just noticing the camera, like maybe some of you work with content creation, but with the Empress here, like I just see that you're going to be attracting in a lot of resources and answers and assistance for what it is that you're trying to create. So you're very much so in your creative energy. And then we had the Emperor in the beginning. So, and some of you could be, in fact, attracting the partner that actually truly aligns with you and where you're at and where you're headed and what you're doing in life. So maybe that's also part of like letting go. But I think that doing this thing for yourself and building this business, whatever it is, or this project, whatever it is for you, that it's going to be very liberating and it's going to make you feel really good. And again, I think it could, in fact, invite in your divine counterpart. So